We are.
Can they hear me?
Yes.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting telling of Pilfered Shroud. Thank you so much for joining us. I am your DM / storyteller.
He's on the phone talking right now.
We have one campaign player brave enough to tread the world that I have created. Please introduce yourself.
No.
You're being no fun.
Anyway, guys, welcome. He is on the phone because he is at work right now, but we are going to stream the campaign today until we get to the more adult-rated stuff that we can't stream.
A DM you can see is like a god you can see. It's not very scary. A DM you can't see, though, their facial expressions, their eloquencies, their hand movements, their eyes as they deviously plan things, that's like a god you can't see, and that is terrifying.
Anyway.
Anyway, I am now here to drop off this order, so I must hop out of the vehicle I'm in for a moment.
Okay.
And then, when I get back in, we will commence where we left off.
Which was where?
You and James had just gotten done doing the rug and tug, and we're laying in the bed.
Right, because you bit me.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Because you bit me.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
I don't think I was supposed to knock. They have doggos.
Oh, well.
People like having doggos. And then requesting you don't knock. So that way the doggos don't do what doggos do. I digress. Don't have dogs if you don't want them to bark.
My dogs don't bark when the door knocks.
I've heard Damon bark.
Damon barks when he thinks there's someone, like, trying to break in. Damon don't bark if there's someone just knocking. And even then, he barks so rarely that it's like, what's going on when he does bark?
Mm-hmm.
He don't bark. Neither does Asta or Akita.
Well, I know Akita doesn't bark. That bitch is silent. She's like, if I'm quiet, they'll give me attention.
The only time they bork is when they're playing with each other.
Kinky.
Yeah.
Now, commencing after the rug and tug. The tug and rug. The Mexican tango. You, funnily enough, wake up to the sound of a piano playing.
Okay.
It seems to be off of all of the walls of the castle. And it's not in James's room, and once again, you have woken up alone. God, you really hate that.
Yeah, I do.
It is playing a soft melody with hints of lament and depression and happiness. It's quite a mixture. But it sounds nice, and it flows well. What do you do?
I go to where the piano is, wherever that is.
So you want to go searching?
Sure.
All right, describe that to me, dear. Be more descriptive. You want to tell me you're bored, and then you want to say I go to where the piano is? No. No.
Yeah, I go to where the piano is. I follow
You
the
will
sound
tell
of the
me?
music.
You will tell me how you walk through this castle, and you will tell me how you get to where you are going. Because you should know the layout by now.
I don't. I walk with my 2 feet.
I walk with my 2 feet. Well, you are in James's room, and there are stairs in front of you to go up to the entrance area of the main part of the castle. Do you not remember that?
Yes, that part is obvious. Obviously, I leave his room, and I follow the sound of the music. That is for you to
When
tell
you
me
come
where
up-
the music is going.
When you come up out of his room, you can discern that the music is coming from the upper levels of the castle. And you see that the stairway, obviously it's still rounded on both sides. So do you go up the left or the right side?
Left.
Alrighty. As you descend the stair, top is open.
Okay, repeat that one more time because it cut out.
As you ascend the stairs, you see that the door at the top is open.
Okay, so I go through it.
Alrighty, you are in the main, you are in the small area which has the door to the kitchen and the door to the upper level of the castle where your room is, and the door that goes outside off of the ledge.
Okay.
And all of them are closed. And the piano music is a little harder to discern. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
Okay. Now, the question is, am I going to use my dice or am I going to use the online dice? We're going to roll to find out.
You're not going to roll both and take the higher roll this time. And you are going to give me 1 second to run inside and grab these. That's almost gonna.
I should always just pick to use my dice. They roll higher. They typically roll higher if I pick my own dice. I got an 18. You guys can't see that, but that's an 18 plus 4, so 22. I have metal Pokemon dice and metal D&D dice. The D&D dice are rose gold, and then the metal Pokemon dice are gold.
chill. No, don't chill. Blow harder! Anyway. I've returned, you delinquent.
Okay.
So, you're in that room. Did you roll me an investigation check?
20,
Did you cheat?
22.
I will smite you.
I don't know why you're gonna smite me.
You can discern that it is coming from the upper levels of the castle. Where your bedroom is. Not in your room. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the upper levels that go up the stairs to where the hallway is that your room is in. So, go ahead and describe heading up there to me.
I
Come
go
on.
upstairs and I go through a door.
Oh, Lordy. You are not going to make this fun, are you?
I mean, I don't like describing basic movements.
Alrighty. You pass through said door. You go up the stairs and you... Actually, no, it's not in your bedroom. I told you that. So you go through the door and go up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you are in the hallway. And you hear the piano coming down the hallway.
So I keep following the music.
The bathrooms are to your left. Your bedroom is to the right, about a few feet away from the bathrooms. And then there are a few doors going down the hallway.
I keep walking toward the music.
Mm-hmm. You are so close now that it sounds like it could be through any one of these doors or anywhere around you.
I don't know that I believe that, considering how good I am at hearing music and where it's coming from. But okay.
Are you? Is that lore? Or is that real life?
That is real life, and my character is played by real life abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So
You are also in a magical land with magical abilities.
yeah.
Magical things that do magical thingies.
I go through one of the doors that are closed that I don't know what they are down the hall. Since you want to make this as drawn out as possible.
Yes, I want to have fun.
It's not fun for me to draw out the mundane basic movements.
Well, you wanted me to tell the story. I'm trying to tell the story.
And I get that, and I can draw out other things, but basic movements are not something I'm interested in drawing out.
How about you open the door and then you figure out whether or not it's a basic movement before you assume?
Basic movements are going from James's room telling you I'm walking up the stairs to when I've been saying this entire time I'm following the music.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just told you what I was doing, so let's go.
Okay. You have a door to your right. That is right next to you. You have a door a few feet away to your left. And then a few feet away from that, at the end of the hallway, there is a door. So you open up the first one to your right, correct?
Yes.
And does it make you feel uneasy to be opening doors that you haven't opened before in a place that is not yours? Does it make you feel like you might get in trouble?
No.
No? Okay.
Why would I care?
Natural nervousness. You strike me as someone that in real life, if you were entering a room you would that is not yours, that you haven't entered before, that is someone else's, you might be a little nervous.
No.
Oh, okay. Inside this first room, you see what
Okay.
There is no piano, but there are pictures on the walls of other adventurers, and with each picture, there's about 3 of them. You see James standing in every picture. That's about it.
Okay.
Obviously, the piano is not coming from inside of this room, so tell me what you do.
Leave and go to the next room.
Do you have any thoughts about the room you were just in?
Armory, James in all the pictures, seems kind of weird, but I don't question it too much because I already know that back in the day he was a part of all that. Might ask about it later.
All right. You enter the second room. There is a coffin in the middle of it. It is closed, and it has a wooden staff on top of it with feathers and a medicine pack on it. The coffin is unremarkable, but it's the only thing in this room. And the piano is not in this room. There is also, on a small table next to the coffin, a small shard of a green glowing rock. Uno momento. I have to bring an order up to the door while you think about that. 1752 Jason. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. Okay. Good. That helps. Okay, I'm back.
Is the coffin locked?
You don't know. You can't tell. You'd have to go inside and look at it.
I'm gonna go inside and look at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lie, that was unexpected. It is not locked.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it.
So right as you go to open it, the piano playing stops.
Okay.
And right as you're lifting the lid, James is next to you, and his hand is pushing it shut.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there.
Hello.
Curiosity gets the better of you.
Always. What's in there?
Probably better to let sleeping spirits lie.
When have I ever been known to do that?
Right now, if you want to come see what I've been working on, it's much more interesting than what's in there.
I do, but I'm definitely still not letting go of what's in there. What's in there?
Come on, princess.
You gotta give me more than just I don't want to know, because you know that don't work on me.
It's a family coffin.
Okay.
A relative of mine is in it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you open it, you'll wake them up.
Okay.
Well, you might wake them up. I'm not really sure how it works, but I do know they asked me to make sure that it doesn't get opened. So, if we could leave, and I can show you what I've been working on, I can keep that promise.
I guess.
Besides, do you really want to see a corpse?
Wouldn't be the worst thing I've seen.
Touche. So he walks you out of the... Do you let go of the coffin?
I do.
He walks you out of the room, closes the door, and he produces a key from his pocket and locks it. Can't believe I was careless enough to leave the door unlocked anyway. Then again, I'm used to living alone, so there's that. I promise that I am being honest with you.
I believe you.
Now, come with me.
Okay.
He walks you down the hallway to the door at the very end, the one that I told you about, and he opens it. And there is a chart on the wall, which is glistening and glowing with magic. It looks like a graph chart. And there are plank drawings and steel rods drawn on it, and they seem to be floating in place. And there's the piano in the center of the room. And there are no other things in this room.
Okay.
I think you told me once that you like flowers.
I do, yes.
Do you know that ledge that you opened up the door to and it just drops right off?
Yes.
I'm going to make that a flower room for you. That's what I'm working on. And in order to work on it, I have to play this piano.
Weird.
Magic is weird, but labor is annoying. So I'd rather do it this way.
Felt.
Do you play the piano?
I dabble.
I'm having trouble with how I want to structure the room that's going to go where that ledge is. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat? And he offers you a seat on the stool that's in front of the piano.
Okay, so I sit.
When you sit down, the graph chart comes off of the wall and floats in front of you.
The what?
The graph chart.
Okay.
Graph paper
Yes.
that I told you about when you walked in?
Yes.
Okay. It comes off of the wall and floats over in front of you. And James has a seat next to you.
Okay.
In order to build this room, in order to use this piano to do whatever you're trying to do, you have to play from your heart. You have to play from a place deep within yourself, a creative place.
I'm
And
not
think
almost
about
passed
what
out.
you
The camera's
want
just
the room to look
up
like.
a little higher than I normally
And
keep
it has
it.
to be something
But hello, Taco.
dear to you, that every time you'll walk into it, you'll get goosebumps. Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah.
So when you do that and you play this piano, it will start to construct the room for you.
Okay. Well, I've only dabbled in piano, so I can't promise I'm any good.
That's fine. I'm decent at it, I suppose.
From what I heard, you're a little more than decent at it.
Should have heard.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna roll a performance for that, Taco.
Yeah, not yet, though. You think I'm good? You should hear my mother.
Oh, yeah?
She might twirl that scythe with deadly intention, but she had this built specifically for her and then gifted it to me when she was done with it.
Okay.
She built her entire castle using this piano. I can build a room, maybe two, but a castle? I don't know. That takes a certain kind of virtuoso.
Oh, I suppose it does.
Go ahead. Give it a try. Now you may roll your performance.
Before I do that, I'm gonna do a pokey pokey and, kind of just poke around to re-get my bearings.
Alright, as you do that, you see the pieces of wood and brick and rebar moving around on the graph paper in front of you. There are drawings of those things, but every key you touch, they move in a scattered manner, almost random, as if they can sense that you're feeling it out.
Yeah.
But you're not entirely sure yet, and that you're just getting the hang of it.
I got a 12.
For performance?
Yeah.
Alright. So you start to play, and it's
Why are the
listenable.
crows smoking cigarettes? I don't know. Why are they smoking cigarettes?
What was the question?
Why are the crows smoking cigarettes?
Because it makes them croak. Crow, croak.
Huh. Okay, so my 12.
Ah,
I guess he's dropping an order off. He's working while doing this, so there'll be periodic times where it kind of just goes silent. I got him on the phone. Also a reference to Mother, aka Earthbound. Interesting.
okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Now, like I was saying, you start to play, and it's mid, you know, but as you're playing, you can feel yourself start to get into the rhythm of it, and you can feel yourself starting to recognize certain keys like you used to, and for some reason, playing this piano comes a little easier than any piano you've really ever played. It feels like you're not playing from skill, but playing from your soul, and the more that you relax, the better your chords start to sound.
I'm playing a mean hot cross buns. Mary had a little lamb.
Mary had a fucking lamb. Wherever that fucking lamb went, Mary was sure to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the wrong word. Anyway.
Anyway.
The more that you play and the more comfortable you get playing, the more your melody starts to sound really, really good. And you find yourself playing this piano like it's natural. You're not, you're not Mozart level, but you're definitely better than you normally are. And you feel this energy swelling up inside of you as you're playing. And as that's happening, and you're starting to not focus on the piano as much as what you're feeling, the boards and rebar and bricks start to move around.
Okay.
And they start to form something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
What are they forming?
I don't know. What is your soul's desire? What are you thinking about right now while you play? Are you thinking about the room? Or is your mind drifting elsewhere?
Oh, my mind's definitely elsewhere.
Description.
Thinking about James. And not in, like, a sexual way, in, like, a romancy, lovey-dovey, start a family kind of way.
So instead of forming... Oh, wow, that's just a whole ass branch in the middle of the road.
Wow, you don't say.
No trees around. No trees around. It's just laying there in the middle of the road. No trees around.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Anyway.
You're weird.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me what else to do. Anyway. Instead of forming a room, your boards and your rebar and your bricks and all that on the paper start to split apart and form what looks like a house and a fence and little stick figures, and oh my god, it's a little family, and James is looking right at it.
Okay.
You are not embarrassed?
Do I even actually notice, or am I still just kind of vibing?
No, you are looking at the graph paper. That's why I'm describing it to you. You notice.
Okay. Uh, I
I
wouldn't.
noticed that I just missed my exit.
I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed, but I do stop playing, and I kind of like regather my thoughts and.
And James smiles and he chuckles a little bit and he looks at you. Do you have plans for me?
No. Dot 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 dot.
Yes. What was that?
Something.
Oh, it definitely was something.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a house
Uh-huh. It
with
was.
little stick figure us, perhaps? And were these two stick figure children?
That is a possibility, yeah. That is a valid possibility. Anyway, I think you should get back to doing this.
No, 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 no. Please. I was actually enjoying that melody.
Mm. Well, I wasn't aware that Twinkle Little Star could be so enjoyable.
You stopped playing Twinkle Little Star about 30 seconds in.
No, that was Hot Cross Buns I stopped playing.
I want your help building this room. It's going to be for you. So, help me. And then James cracks his knuckles and puts his fingers on the lower octave keys of the piano and motions for you to put your fingers on the upper octave keys.
Okay.
Octave? Octave? Octave?
Octaves.
Out of character, is that the correct description for piano keys? Upper octave and lower octave?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So essentially both of you have half the piano.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I guess I just keep playing and...
Oh no, you stopped. You said you stopped.
Yes, I'm saying I guess I keep, as in I get back to it.
So you start playing again, and James closes his eyes and starts playing as well. And he's not looking at the chart, but he is matching your keystrokes with complements of the lower octave. And as you guys play, while you are glancing up and down at the paper and the piano, you can see a room made of glass with a stone floor and wooden siding holding the glass in place, with a glass top roof start to form on the paper after about 10 minutes of playing. This is what shows itself on the paper. So it takes about 10 minutes of you guys playing for it to form, and you can see that the wooden supports that go around it have shelves coming off of it on the inside that line the inside of the glass room. And you can see wooden pots start to form themselves on these shelves. And while all this is happening, James still has his eyes closed. And he is still complimenting your playing with his own.
Okay.
Picture a small submarine, but the submarine is made of glass with wooden railings around it and concrete floor.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Any thoughts of what you're seeing or Any thoughts of how you'd like to change it?
No.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this fucking place. I can't even go into these apartments. You need a fucking key to get in the door. And they're probably not even down here. Wait. I'm not going here. What the hell?
Fish sticks, that's what the hell.
I'm lost.
Oops.
Yeah?
I don't encourage that.
Huh?
I don't encourage that.
I like being lost.
Mm-hmm.
It means I get to find my way. Now, where the fuck is this place? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, yep, I'm apparently driving away from it. Even though I know that's not the case. I know what street this is on. Why did it take me there, though, and not to the street it's on? I think it's on this street. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. Down this road. Yes. Yes, it's right next to the theater. Anyway... What does your character's... No facial expression, nothing? No jaw dropping, no... Nothing.
I wouldn't say jaw-dropping, but I'm smiling.
Alrighty. And as you are smiling, I'm really about to just drop this fucking order. GPS is fucked. As you're smiling, suddenly the paper blinks 3 times, and then the image is gone.
Okay.
And that is when you realize that James has stopped playing altogether and has just been staring at you with his legs crossed one over the other, and one of his left hand palms his chin as his left elbow is resting on the piano. And he's just smiling at you.
Why are you staring?
See? Easy, wasn't it?
I guess so.
That is what speaking from your soul feels like. Come on. Let's go see the work you've done.
Okay.
And he stands up from the piano.
Okay.
Uno momento. I have to go grab a pizza. Hold that thought.
Oh my god. I have a bad habit of putting my dice in my mouth. So, anyway. I updated my goal up here for the help fund the 2025 Storm Chase season. So that way, maybe, just maybe. Excuse me. I can make enough money to actually go chasing this year. The new goal is still at 5,000. But I'll take whatever I can get regarding, like helping for gas or chase equipment that I can use, camera equipment, things like that, like a GoPro. I really want a GoPro. GoPros, I don't have to worry about Wi-Fi or anything like that to take footage. But I do want to make sure that I'll have internet to be able to live stream and have a way to have that set up so I can stream it for you guys. So that's what the fund is for. It's still a 5,000 goal, but it helps buy all the equipment that I'll need to do the amateur chasing and just upgrade my equipment every year from there. I downgraded my phone plan, so I no longer have a hotspot. I've thought about re-upping my phone plan, but I currently can't afford to pay my phone bill if I do that, so... Which, the one phone's fine. I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind streaming from the one phone, and I have a charger in my car that's a fast charger, so I don't have to worry about that. But I was thinking more like an in-car phone mount, kind of like what I have here, but in the car, so I can have it, like, latch on. And then I can have it facing outward so you guys can, like, see what I'm looking at. And then a GoPro, so I can just move that around. And of course, if I see any, like, actual, like, really good storm footage, I will turn the camera to where you guys can see. Ooh, okay. Send me a message on Discord about it. Okay.
I'm back.
That's good.
I returned.
Sorry, we were talking about storm stuff and what my new goal on my coffee is.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know, you could also add onto your coffee, send me back to school.
I could, yeah, but it only lets me have one goal at a time. He's back and not robot-y, yeah. Yeah, I need to start doing a lot more with my coffee, actually. I need to start promoting it more. It allows me to do my blog posts on there, so I can get rid of my blog. Like, I could do everything on my coffee. So I need to start, like, actually promoting it and doing it and working it. Because that's how I'm gonna support us. Support me going to school, support me storm chasing, support everything. That's how I'm gonna do it. So. Okay. We were walking to the room to look at what we did.
You were walking down the hallway.
Yes, to look at what we did.
Mm-hmm. So as you guys walk down the hallway and you descend the steps to the door that enters the small sitting area.
I'm holding his hand.
Huh?
I'm holding his hand.
Are you excited?
Maybe. I might have a little excitement. I'm more curious.
It's an interesting piano for sure.
Yeah.
So you guys descend the steps.
Oh, shoot.
And you guys descend the steps and you enter the small sitting area. And then James motions for you to open the door, and he stands there leaning up against the wall, waiting for you to enter the room that you just created with him.
Okay, so open the door.
So when you open the door, there is no longer just a ledge there, but that ledge has extended out about 20, I'd say about, no, 20 feet's a lot. No, 20 feet isn't that much. About 20 feet. And it's about 5 feet wide coming off of the castle now. And you see windows coming off of that platform that curve at an angle upward.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say about a 45-degree angle. And then they hit wood, and that wood has shelves coming off of it with wooden pots. And, sorry. That wood has shelves coming off of it with wooden pots. On the shelves. And then there is a straight piece of glass that goes up. And there's another shelf with wooden pots coming off of it. And then another short, straight piece of glass going up that hits another piece of wood that has 45-degree angle glass coming off of it, which hits one last row of wood on the top, which has the flat glass ceiling that you can see out of. And you can see out of this entire area. The only way you can't see is down, really, because there's a concrete platform there. But you can see the birds and the clouds, and you can see the sun shining through the windows.
Okay. So, I kind of stand there, looking around, taking it all in. Kind of just silently amazed.
Sorry, dirt doesn't come inside of the pots, so you'll have to cultivate that and bring it up here.
Well, I guess I can forgive that imperfection. And I smirk and start walking further in.
You count about 40 pots altogether.
It's a lot of pots.
Well, it's a lot of plants. It came from your soul, so I guess that's how many you wanted to plant, isn't it?
I mean, I guess. I kind of wasn't alone in that.
I stopped playing once the room started to form. You know he's lying. You know it's a little white lie, but he is smirking as he says it. I merely complimented you, although I may have embellished some of your ideas.
And what's that?
I may have embellished some of your ideas.
Yes.
It means I may have exaggerated.
I know what that means. What did you do? What did you change?
Oh. Out of character, what do you mean?
Well, if he embellished, that means he changed or made better. So what did he do?
It typically means when you over-exaggerate something. So let's say you only wanted 20 pots in there. He helped to over-exaggerate it to 40. Let's say you wanted the room to be a little smaller. He helped over-exaggerate the size.
Yes, that's why I'm asking what he did.
Oh, okay. A little here, a little there, I suppose.
Well, do you want to continue this when you get in the house?
I'm driving past the house right now, but I'm not home yet.
Okay.
I have an order in my car.
Okay.
That's what you get for looking at your phone.
It notified me. It notifies me every time you're by the house. So,
Wow, I almost witnessed an accident from two idiots.
that's not
Lovely.
surprising.
People forget how to drive in the fucking wind and the rain in Wichita. Anything besides the sunlight.
Well, even in the sunlight, they don't know how to drive. Wichita just don't know how to drive.
They know how to drive better than this.
Not in my experience.
Maybe we can plant a few vegetables for cooking in the kitchen. It would save time and money, and well, money is not an issue, but it would save time.
I suppose that would be okay.
Are you experienced with gardening?
A little dabble here or there.
That's what you said about the piano.
Yeah.
And yet, look what you built. I bet if I left you alone with that piano, you could build a whole castle.
Maybe. By the way, my nature roll would be a 24.
Yeah, you could definitely plant some plants. You be planting. You know how to plant. Planting, you plant. She said, I'm a plant.
I mean, IRL, I am a plant, because you have to feed me, water me, and put me in the sunlight. Otherwise, I get sad and mopey like houseplants do when they don't have enough sunlight.
You tried to trick me, DoorDash. You tried to trick me.
No, what I really want to plant is some black roses.
Is that in character or out of character?
In character.
Black roses. Isn't that what your name means?
Sort of. My name is more generic than that, but yes.
Dark flower.
Yes.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I'm at an apartment complex with no fucking numbers on the doors, and they did not give me a single descriptor to help me find the fucking place.
Well.
Blue porch light. You know what? They actually did. They said blue porch light, and there's only one here, so at least they did that.
I was about to say, sounds like may the odds be ever in their favor.
Free pizza! Oh! Good Lord. Good.
Yay for pretentious porch lights. Yes. As long as it's a different color and there ain't any other color, we're gonna find you. But that also probably means they're selling drugs. So, yay for drugs, I guess. So anyway, as you were saying about my name.
Your name.
Yes, my name.
He said it stands for dark flower, doesn't it?
Yes. I have a fascination with dark roses, though. The black roses are dark and mysterious and often associated with gothic tendencies, but the thorns prick you and make it hurt, and so they're associated with being monstrous sometimes, and that's kind of beautiful.
I wouldn't say monstrous. I would say life is a rose. And if you want a good life, you have to be willing to get a little bloody, now don't you?
Yeah. And then I rub on my neck a little bit.
Oh, how bloody you have gotten. And yet, it's finally time for your life to give you what you deserve because of it.
Well, one can hope.
I would say that I am the product of you bleeding. Would you not? And he smirks and winks at you.
I mean, maybe.
I do have one question about your name, Kirai.
What?
Have you ever found out why your parents named you what they named you, or is it a name that you picked on your own?
I have no idea why they named me what they named me. It kind of is what it is, I guess.
Maybe they saw something in you. Something special yet with unhandled, if not handled correctly, dangerous.
Maybe. Or maybe I was just born to accompany a brooding vampire.
What? Out of character, what?
I said maybe I was just born to accompany a brooding vampire.
Your parents weren't vampires.
No, they weren't. I was talking about him and being funny.
Oh. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. I was confused. I was so fucking confused. I was like, did you change your background?
No.
Did you go read things now? So he does smile, and he does find it a little funny what you said, and he responds without skipping a beat, saying, if I was there at your birth, I'd be a cradle robber.
Aren't you still, though, considering you're like 5 times my age?
You're a consenting adult, aren't you?
I mean, I'd like to think I am, but then sometimes I'm not.
I've never taken your ability to consent away, even if you want me to.
Mm-hmm.
For people our age, at some point it becomes more about the relationship and less about the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Well, alright then.
Would I ever date a child? Absolutely not. I think that is detestable. But I can't help how old I am compared to your age. The only thing I can help is making sure that you are of age.
Well, no worries there. I like my men older anyway. And I wink.
How much older? I wonder.
How many times have I had sex with you?
I mean, 4, I want to
Clearly, I don't have a problem with
Pretty
your
much,
age.
we've pretty much almost christened every room in this castle.
Well, again, I clearly don't have a problem with your age.
No, I suppose you don't.
Nope,
Do
too
you
old
like
for
the
me.
room? Hmm?
I said, nope, too old for me. Gotta get a newer model.
I promise you, any newer model is nowhere in comparison to the things I can do to you. And you already know that.
Yes, I like the room. And I walk out.
How would you like to go get some supplies for it?
Sure.
Or would you rather stay in today? Was yesterday's adventure of coming to find me a little too exciting?
Maybe a little. I might need some time to recoup, especially after last night. And I again rub my neck and just kind of sit there.
Is it hurting?
Maybe a little.
Sit.
Okay.
You sit in one of the chairs in the small room that you guys are in. And he steps behind you and starts massaging your neck and your shoulders.
And I relax into it and lay my head back and chillax.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. We are waiting for him to come back.
dinner taken care of.
Oh.
That's why I told you to wait a second. Well, I assume you still didn't pull anything out to defrost, though.
Okay.
That's my stuff. Oh my god. Woo. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna need a hot bath when I get home. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, yeah, most definitely. I need to scream under the water. Anyway.
That do be sounding nice.
It's therapeutic for me. What?
I said that do be sounding nice.
Screaming under the water?
Taking a hot bath.
Oh, come on. I didn't get to take one last night. I'd like to take one tonight.
Who said I wasn't gonna let you take one?
You, when you said it sounds nice.
It does sound nice. That don't mean I'm not gonna let you take one.
You gonna let me take one first?
Duh.
Huh?
Duh.
Oh, okay. Now, I need one more thing, then I can come home. What time is it?
7:45.
Okay. They are still open. Actually, no. They don't ever have it. I don't want to go fucking around and looking for it, so I will just go here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. He starts massaging your neck and your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Neck, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Neck, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And I said that I relaxed into it and leaned my head back.
Enjoying yourself, are you?
I mean, yes, it feels nice.
Oh, that's good. I've never really done this too often for people.
Mm. Well, that's sad, but it does feel good.
Thank you. All right, one more second. I'll be right back.
Bruh. Beep boop. Boobie. Beep boop. Boobity 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 boobity. Ratata. Yeah, he's doing something. He's supposed to be on his way home, but he's grabbing stuff for dinner. I don't know. I don't fully know what he's doing, but yeah, I'm kind of just waiting on him. I made a post on my coffee account. You should be able to see it for free. Mwahaha, yeah. It'll be more fun when he gets home, because then I'll be able to IRL chat. IRL. I'm ready, begging you. Put my loving head down, baby. Begging.
I have returned.
Alright.
Have returned. And now I'm headed home.
Nice.
Yes.
That's good.
Remind me to dress warm tomorrow.
Tomorrow you won't need to.
Otherwise, I'm not going to, and I will torture myself on purpose. Like I have been doing. To reacclimate myself to the cold.
Oh, there is apparently snow going on right now.
It is snowing a little bit, yes.
Why didn't you tell me so I can report it? I'm not outside.
I thought you already knew, Miss Storm Chaser.
Only if I'm outside.
Little Miss Barometer. It's not snowing all that much. It's definitely not sticking all that much.
I'm gonna say it's a mix of rain and snow.
It's sleet, yes.
It's fun to
What
do.
rain and snow is called sleet.
Yes, it's fun to do my report on my phone and then look on my radar on the computer and see my report that I just made. Could snow tonight. Yeah, we're supposed to get like an inch, but it's not going to stick, and it's not supposed to be snowing that long. It's only supposed to be snowing for like maybe an hour or so. It's nice to know that the tornado warnings in Alabama and Mississippi stopped.
That is nice to know.
Yeah, I've been watching that all evening.
So, Jude has been digging around in your deeper subconscious.
Should I be scared?
No. Although, I was curious and slightly surprised. I suppose I shouldn't be, but I was. To find out that you would like both of us to take advantage of you.
I didn't say that.
No, but you didn't have to. That's the whole point of the subconscious.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. What if I do? What if I do?
And I'm like blushing, and I'm not making eye contact at all.
Maybe. I have a way that can happen, but we'll have to wait on it.
Mm-hmm.
your mental a little stronger.
Okay.
Now, he takes his hands off of your neck and shoulders, and it feels good. You feel good now.
I feel good.
You feel good. Your neck, your shoulders feel good.
My neck. I can't say the rest of it.
My neck, my back, lift my... Why can't you say it? Alright, keep screaming.
Yeah.
I can't say it either.
Yeah, because I'm streaming. We can't say that on Twitch.
Lick my wife's up and my crack. Ban this. Anyway, I am here, so could you make sure the door is unlocked?
It should be unlocked. It's unlocked.
Okay.
So I guess we're finishing this with you in the house.
No, I'm gonna go hop in the bath.
Bruh.
Don't bruh me.
I don't want to stay on the phone.
You don't have to. I kind of figured we reached a pausing point, girl. I thought I was willing to argue while I was out. I'm home.
That is not a stopping point.
He just got done massaging your shoulders, and you guys made a room together. It's not the greatest stopping point, I'll grant you, but I'm home, so.
Okay.
Okay. Did you not mean what you said earlier when you said that I could play video games?
Yeah, if you were taking the rest of the day off.
Wow.
Bruh.
Alright, I'll see you in a sec. I love you.
I love you. He's being a silly little freaking weirdo. Yeah, like, that's not a stopping point. That is not a stopping point. So anyway. That user does exist. Oh my gosh. You're just... Anyway. Frustrating me, apparently. I got a new ARC book, but they're only giving us 2 weeks to read it. So it's a triangle love story for vampires. I'm very, very interested to see where it goes. So. Anyway, he is in the house now.
I'm about to pee myself.
Yeah, it's where you sign up to read books before they're published, and then when they publish, you leave them reviews.
I'm about to piss myself. You get half of those. You get that Sprite.
The canned Sprite or the bottled Sprite?
The canned stuff is Sierra Mist, so no.
Starry. And I get half of the sticks. Wow, that was deceptive.
Or you can have all the sticks. I don't really care. I just want one of them.
I can give you one of them, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So yeah, that's what the ARC is.
Oh.
You can quit anytime now.
Oh. Oh.
It just allows us to sign up and read books for the author for free before they publish, and then and then post reviews.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
That hurt my kidney a little bit. I was holding that one for a while. Fuck. Shit. There is sauce, dear.
Oh, yeah, I'm not likely to use it.
Oh. Well, that's nice, because I actually really like their sauce. Is this the smallest one?
No.
I want the smallest one. Unless you want to give me this one.
I want to give you that one. They're all pretty big.
Okay. One of these pizzas is yours.
Okay. Cool.
Do not eat the whole thing. You know better.
So, picking up where we left off.
Bitch, what about we paused? Do you not understand?
I will give you time to take a bath, but that is not a stopping point.
So how do you feel now?
I feel like my personal space has been invaded.
Do you want to go into town?
I mean, we could. Are they both pepperoni?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Okay.
The crust has been crazy breaded. Do you not want your pizza?
Well, I do, just not this moment. You can eat from the top and I'll eat from the bottom one.
I kind of claimed the bottom one. Okay.
And then you can eat the bottom one and put this one on the bottom.
No.
We could go into town, yeah. Why is Judah poking around in my brain?
I mean, I didn't tell him to or give him permission. He just does what he wants sometimes.
So why is he doing?
I don't know. I am not my darker half's keeper.
You should be.
He has a whole life force of his own.
Mm-hmm.
And I am not in charge of it.
No, you can just share in the information that he has.
Yes and no. Just because we're in the same body doesn't mean that we have the same brain. I would have to root around in his mind, and trust me, that's the last place I would like to be.
Well, I would like to actually just spend some time here today.
You said you want to go into town, and now you're saying you want to spend time here?
Well, yesterday took a lot out of me.
You should really make up your mind, though.
I did. Just now.
What would you like to do here? More frivolous activities, or do you have something more entertaining in mind?
Oh, so having sex with me is no longer entertaining.
No. I didn't say that. I'm just teasing you.
So I get up and I go behind him. And I grab his hand. And I turn him around. And I just start swaying.
What are you doing?
Dancing.
You want to dance?
Yeah. Dance with me.
Are we slow dancing?
We can. Unless you prefer there to be music to do so.
I have all of the music right in front of me. You guys slow dance for a little bit. He wraps his hands around your waist and pulls you close to him and... What?
The irresistible urge to shake the bottle harder.
Jesus, babe. You're gonna make it go flat. It's Dollar Tree Sprite. Be careful.
Okay. And I hold myself close to him, and I'm just like, do-do-do, do-do, just vibing.
Sex with you could never be boring. However, I am curious to see what else is in that head of yours.
Head empty, no thought. I am a true bimbo.
You wouldn't have survived all this time if you were.
Actually, you remember how I got around?
I also remember you being resourceful, intellectual, smart when you need to be.
And when have I ever shown that? Or is that you poking in my head now?
I did my reconnaissance on you before I took you from your brothel. I kind of had to. I had to know what I was getting myself into. Oh, is he begging? Is he begging?
Yes.
Bad boy. Bad.
Go that way. Go.
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 No. Go.
Being a dirty beggar.
That boy tried to lay down on your other side.
He did, yeah. I like bread.
You are a bread snake. And so it is so.
So saith the Rory.
So saith the bread snake. I like bread. I have to blow my nose.
Oh.
What are you opening?
The fact that you have to blow your nose.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, well.
So,
He did respond to you. He said he did his own reconnaissance before he kidnapped you.
yes. I know. I remember.
I had to know what I was getting myself into. Boy, oh boy, I could never imagine so far.
I bet you regret that decision. And I kind of laugh and then spin out and then do a little spin back in.
He grips you by your waist mid-spin and pulls your backside towards him. And he holds you close and leans his mouth near your ear and he goes...
I'm going to need a visual.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not.
We're going to need to act this one out.
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
You don't like me.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
On the
Chat, he won't LARP with me.
Wow. I don't know if I can do that without us, looking like baboons crashing into each other. And I'm not as tall as he is, and you're not as short as she is. This looks completely
She actually
backwards.
is my height.
Well, he is not mine. He is taller.
That's fine. We can look like baboons. I'll make it work.
So he pulls you into him and leans his mouth down into your ear. And he says, on the contrary, I think I would have regretted not kidnapping you.
Kinky. Well, I've definitely made you work for it.
Yes, I suppose you have.
Now, you keep avoiding one question.
Oh?
And I'm not saying I want to right now. But you did kind of already see into my head earlier.
Yes.
How do you procreate? You keep saying it's complicated. How? What do you have to do? This is not me saying...
He already told you.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He just said it was complicated.
He said you would have to be a divine being, or something would have to make him human temporarily.
Yes, but you've never...
I thought I said that to you in character.
You did, but you didn't give me more detail when I asked for it.
That's bare bones minimum detail. There's no more detail to add to that.
How does one become a deity or make you human for a little bit?
Well, to become a deity, you would have to become a god, or a demigod.
That's a deity, yes. How does one do that?
I am not sure how to answer that. I suppose you would have to be made into one.
Could a demigod make me one?
No. That's beyond me, unfortunately.
So how do you become human?
It's only ever happened once.
That did not answer the question.
Well, what's his fucking name? Damn it, I forgot his name.
Which one?
The fucking fox god dude.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You could just say
Yeah.
Fox God. I'll know. I'll know.
Mm. So the fox god dude. I don't remember his name, so we'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his family can technically make me mortal for a temporary time. They are divine healers. You would need to be a god of birth, I think.
You too, Taco. Good night.
Always be going to bed.
Yeah, he's getting off. In that respect, would it not be possible for them to make me a god?
I wouldn't make deals with... What are they called? Fuck, what are they called? Oh, yes. I wouldn't make deals with Kitsune. It tends to end badly for the other person.
Well, didn't he already say he liked me, though?
No, you're thinking of Gunnar.
No. I'm thinking of the actual guy who gave me a lot of money for my performance.
He said he enjoyed your performance, so I suppose that could mean that he liked watching you. But liked you? I'm not saying it's not possible, I am saying it might be somewhat of a stretch, just because they have their own intentions. Not that you're not likable, you are.
So what you're saying is if I were to make a deal with him, to make a deal very cautiously.
I would suggest not making a deal at all, but if you wanted to, yes.
Okay.
That would be the way to do it.
Okay. No reason for these questions, though.
I'm sure.
And then I spin around you, doing my little circles.
Do you think me to be naive?
No. But if I keep my head empty long enough, you won't be able to tell if I'm lying or not.
I could cheat to tell if you were lying.
How's that?
Monitor your heart rate.
My heart rate's always high when you're around, darling.
Yes, but it fluctuates when you lie.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot then.
Well, see, now you're going to focus on it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come up with some random bullshit.
What if you tell me a truth and you're trying to trick me?
Well, wouldn't you know? At that point, you'd be able to feel it, right?
I'd be able to tell if you were telling a truth, but I wouldn't be able to tell if you tricked me or not.
So you're saying I can trick you?
I'm saying it's a possibility. Never said it wasn't.
Well, I mean, I do have to relearn how to be deceptive.
Relearn is a strong word.
I mean, you kind of made it a little harder for me to deceive you. How else am I supposed to do things?
So long as you know it might not be possible, I suppose you could seek after that result.
All right, I'm gonna roll a deception.
Yeah, because at this point, you guys are going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a deception. I want to see if I can do it. That's probably not gonna do much.
What's that?
A 16. What do I roll on here?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I roll a 15 online. I'm gonna keep the 16.
You're gonna keep the 16 anyway.
Well,
Dirty
yeah.
little cheater.
Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on.
You're gonna keep the fucking 16. What'd you get? What'd you get?
22.
Online. Of course you did, yeah.
It wasn't online. It was my actual dice. I rolled the little dice. This one. By accident. I got 22.
No, you got 16.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got 22.
You got 16.
22. Because I rolled the wrong dice.
You rolled the right dice.
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
rolled again.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Don't believe me. Anyway. So I look at him. And I say, with all the seriousness I can muster, I regret to inform you that I am not who you think I am. I am actually a spy for my kingdom. Why are you laughing?
You could have chosen anything to try to trick me with, and you chose the most basic of things.
I'm not being basic. I am in cahoots with the people who are supposedly after me, and this is all a show to lure you out.
I'm sure it is.
It is.
Why do you look away from me when you lie?
I'm not looking away.
Then look at me.
I am looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking right at you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And yet it's still a lie.
I didn't say that, and you can't prove it.
Your heart tells me all I need to know.
And what exactly is my heart doing?
Stutter stepping.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure it's not because I'm attracted to you and you're stepping closer to me?
I have not a clue what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Steps closer.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure that is what my heart is stuttering to.
And if you were a spy, I would dare say that you'd no longer be working for whoever hired you. Now would you?
You don't know that. I could be.
Because I have you wrapped around my finger.
You're good, but you aren't that good.
Oh, you're right. I'm divine.
No.
And he leans in and kisses you before you say anything.
But also, you gonna just ignore my 22?
Yes, you got a 16.
No, I didn't.
You said you did. And then you said you're going to re-roll online. And that's the rule you said. That you rolled the wrong dice.
No, the one I rolled the wrong dice to was this one that got the 16.
You rolled a d20. What do you mean? Is that not a d20?
No,
What is it?
this is my D20.
How'd you roll a 16 on a d12?
Because that's an 11 plus 5.
Oh. didn't say all that.
I told you I rolled the wrong dice. I did in fact say that.
It still doesn't change what he's saying. Although, he does end the sentence saying, if I wasn't so knowledgeable of who you are, Kirai, that lie might have actually worked on me.
Oops.
Oops. Oops.
Yeah, I hit the microphone.
Oops.
Wow. I guess. And I kind of just stop dancing and then walk away.
Where are you going?
To go find something to do.
I'm right here.
Yeah, well, you're not something, are you?
No, but whatever you find, you should be doing it with me. You're supposed to be showing me what else is in that mind of yours besides depraved thoughts and wants to be bitten.
Yeah, well, you're making it very difficult.
How so?
You are making them more depraved.
And are you enjoying it?
That's yet to be seen.
He walks after you.
And then I take off running.
And he runs.
Come and get me. And then I dip around a corner and then, like, hide.
What corner? You are in the small room with 4 doors. What?
I open a door and dip around a corner and hide.
Which door?
I don't know, just a door. One door, I don't care.
You dip into the kitchen area, the dining room area.
Okay, cool.
And he walks in that door. Like, because you can't really get very far.
I move pretty quick. And then I just sit there quietly. Hiding.
Do you want me to pretend I don't know where you are, or would you rather I go along with it and not use my powers?
I don't say anything, because that would give it away.
Interesting. I suppose I can pretend to be human for now. And so, he walks around, pretending to be human.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check to try and sneak out.
Huh?
I'm rolling the right dice this time.
Later, bitch.
Oh yeah, I ain't stealthy for shit. I should have rolled the online dice. I got an 8.
Oof. Yeah. I'm sorry, babe. That is not the greatest.
Nope. So I like start to sneak out and then I like trip over myself.
We're gonna have to work on that.
And then I take off. And I go down the stairs, around the corner to his bedroom, and then I crawl into his bed and hide under the covers.
Where, oh where is the princess. Where, oh where could she be?
I'm breathing heavy from all the running, but trying not to make noise.
I wonder, oh I wonder, where the little princess could be. And he's slowly walking towards the bed.
And my heart rate picks up because I can hear it.
Now's a good time to be told where the princess could be.
And I still sit there quietly.
You hear him walk out of the room.
I moved the blanket from my face to catch some air.
Are you still under the bed?
I'm under the blankets, yeah.
Oh, you're on the bed under the blankets.
Yeah. I could be under the bed though, since that's the
That's where I thought you were, yeah.
So I'll just work under that assumption then. I take a big old gasp of air to try and slow my heart rate.
You don't hear anything. You hear him calling for you, and he's not in the room anymore, to your knowledge.
I stay put. I'm not risking it. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit.
Not this biscuit. Not today.
So I kind of just lay there and relax a little bit.
So while laying there and relaxing, you son of a bitch. Not you. Sorry.
Obviously.
You son of a bitch. Oh, motherfucker. So.
I'm that too.
Yeah. So as you're laying there for a little bit under the bed, it becomes eerily quiet. And then you start to feel this warmth right next to you that is building with pressure and intensity.
Next to me or behind me?
Right next to you under the bed.
So I look around.
And when you look around, I can't use that. I'm gonna lose because I got shit I can't use. Yep, I'm gonna lose. Anyway, you said you look around under the bed?
Yeah, like around me.
You see, when you look like you're on your side, and when you look behind you from on your side, James is just laying there with his head propped up. Oh, this is fun.
And I jump a little.
Right under the bed, huh?
You cheated.
No, I didn't. I just got tired of waiting for you to move, so I moved.
Yeah, you cheated. Sneaking up on me like that. Being a dirty cheater.
Well, I wanted to find you.
Well, surprise.
Did you enjoy our little game of hide and seek?
Well, I probably would have enjoyed it more had you caught me and tackled
I did catch
me.
you. I can't tackle you under the bed.
And then I trailed off.
I can't tackle you under the bed.
No, but you move significantly faster. faster than I do.
I suppose I do, yes.
And I smirk and take off again.
You try to take off, and you get grabbed by your clothes and pulled back in. I'm not finished with you yet.
Oh no? How so? You done with our little game of tag?
I don't know if it can hardly be called a game of tag, but... Come on. Show me what else is in that head of yours.
I just was. You take the fun out of everything.
Do I?
Kinda.
I'm not entirely sure how.
I bet Judah would have fun with it. You should let him play.
We'll let you play alone with the little monster.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Maybe. I don't know. He's more of a killjoy than I am. Or at least he can be.
It's not been my experience. And I poke you, and then get up from out from under the bed. And take off. While you're not paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
No, while James is not
Oh.
paying attention.
I suppose he can pretend to not be paying attention.
And I head toward the stairs to go up the stairs. And I'm like running.
So you get up the stairs,
And I yell out behind me, "Come get me, Daddy."
and then when you turn back around, you see blood all over the walls. And the door that you came through slams shut. And then you see this blackened figure start to form from the blood on the floor. And you hear bones popping and you hear flesh melding, muscle and sinew joining together as you watch as this humanoid creature takes form. And it smiles at you and cocks its head. And it has long black hair and oh my god. Want to see a dead body?
So he did let you off the plane.
I think you're gonna grow to regret that. Maybe.
And I smirk and then take off up the stairs.
You're already up the stairs, dear.
Up the other set of stairs, dear.
There's no other set of stairs.
From James's room to the main floor, from the main floor to the second floor.
Oh,
Up
okay.
the set of stairs.
I see. I see what you did there. I see. I see what you did. You dirty little booger, you.
Wow.
They run so fast. And he jumps and lands on the landing right as you get to the top of the stairs.
And then I go back down.
And then he jumps back down.
And I run back up.
Is this really the game we're going to play? He yells up after you.
How long can you keep up?
I'm not even trying yet.
Well, let's go. Show me what you got.
How much?
How much what?
Out of 100% of my ability and my power, how much am I allowed to use?
Well, I'm pretty sure James will be mad if you kill me, so that's where the line is drawn.
Well, I'm not going to kill you, but limit me.
That's no fun.
No, this is no fun. And then, like a blood spear, he just shoots from where he is. And he almost takes the form of just complete liquid in air. And then it wraps itself around you and then reforms into him. And his arm is still the liquid wrapped around you. This is no fun.
No, this is kinky. Aww. You're no fun.
Well,
Maybe James was right. You're just as much of a killjoy as he is. You guys don't let me have fun.
if your fun consists of nothing but sexual acts of deviancy, then while we enjoy that, we do want to see more out of you.
You are. I'm being a child, am I not? I want to run and play and see the sun and have fun.
That can be arranged.
I don't want to be stuck in a dark, damp, dismal castle with one vampire who's stuck inside another vampire's body.
Kinky.
Yeah, it is. And yet neither one of them want to let me.
So the sun is what you want to see. The wide open space.
I want to have fun. Show me something fun. Chasing me is fun. And I smirk and take off again.
I thought you wanted to go somewhere fun.
I do. But you're gonna have to catch me first.
I was going to take us somewhere and then let you make me catch you.
You don't want to exhaust me first, so that way you have an easier time.
15%.
That means nothing to me. I'm not limiting you.
I'm limiting myself.
That's great. Catch me if you can. And I, once again, dip around the corner. And hide in the kitchen again. Because I didn't learn from my last stealth check, so now I'm going to try and do the same thing.
I didn't learn. I forgot. I'm sorry. Is that what you're going to say when they catch you again? I'm sorry.
No. So what do you do?
Well, playing hide and seek in a role play is interesting, to say the least.
It's a 21 on my stealth check. This is the last time I'm running before. If you catch me again, then we can go somewhere fun.
Really? Are you giving me permission now?
No.
That's sure what it sounded like.
And then I tuck myself where I'm hiding, and then I stay quiet.
Little lamb, where are you? How long do I have to play this game? I bet you hid right back where you were to begin with. No, you wouldn't be that crazy, would you? That doesn't strike me as something you'd do.
And I still sit there quietly. Listening. Waiting.
Hoping.
Praying.
It's a small world after all. So there's looking and looking and looking, and finally he comes back into the kitchen after about 10 minutes. Kitchen? I can see you.
I'm gonna use that 21 now.
What 21?
I rolled a 21 on my stealth check.
Why'd you roll before I told you to?
Because I knew I was going to need to.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to sneak out the door again to sit in the dining room. And just sit in a chair and wait.
There you are.
You don't tell me him coming back out to see me or nothing?
What?
You don't tell me he's coming back out and then sees me or nothing?
No! He just says that. I mean, I guess I could tell you he comes out of the kitchen area back into the dining room, yeah. Sorry, this is starting to get a little boring for me.
That's why I'm trying to move it along. That's why I decided to go out to the kitchen or the dining room and sit.
So I found you.
I suppose you did.
Or you let me.
Oh, I definitely let you. Where are you taking us? I have a question for you, though, before we go.
And what's that?
Why are you poking around in my brain?
Simply put, because I can. And I'm curious. What makes the little one tick?
Sex.
What else? Sex can get drawl and boring.
If you keep doing it with the same people. Now, where are you taking us?
To where there is sunlight.
Well, let's go then.
Alright. I won't pause here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe.
I'm
You're
tired
forcing me to keep going?
I'm tired of not finishing a whole actual day of events, and I'm trying to get you to move the story to an actual story. And
Yeah, I'm trying to as well.
also giving it a reason to mold into the spicy roleplay instead of just here we are fucking again.
What is the reason? Hide and seek?
You get adrenaline built up from running and chasing and all that, and you get frustrated of me being sassy and running around, and then
I don't know if you've noticed or not, but they're kind of used to that. But, I digress. Oh.
Anyway, guys, I'll be back on tomorrow.